All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Welcome all in. We are back, as I said, to building Rivendell. We got through one booklet, was just this, I think, right-hand side. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like today we are going to be building some landscaping. We got our first dwarf with a glowing or glowing, depending on who you are and how you pronounce it. I don't know what the correct way. I pronounce it as the movies do, but I'm sure... Tolkien being the linguistic, it was probably glowing. But to me, that sounds just a little too weird. Yo, what's up, Lego Timmy? Welcome into the stream. Hey. Yeah, it's going pretty good. I'm excited to be back for, I don't even know what part I'm doing, but part whatever, I think 4. One thing I really like that Rivendell has done really good. Wow, Nightbot's already getting off to a good start. Cole won't be happy. What was I saying? No, I think one thing I really like that Rivendell did with switching the dwarves to the MIDI legs that were introduced, I think, in Harry Potter. I honestly don't remember. I did not do a great job promoting this, but you know what? Actually, I don't think I promoted it at all, other than a post. Oh. Hey, Brick Motions, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing? Welcome you all in. I don't know why I said y'all. I'm very far from being Southern, so... Oh, it seems supposed to be a taller one. What bag am I on? I'm on bag... this is combining bags 12 and 13 for this little section of the build. But it looks like much of this booklet, from what I can tell, is going to be like the bridge and some of the, what I'm calling the more landscape-ish kind of build. But like, this is such a fun build. I've enjoyed it. I mean, the roof is like tedious and annoying, that's for sure. And I do need to go back and fix some of the first part of the roof. And there's going to be a whole second part that I'm going to have to do. But like, still having fun. Did I go like, that's what I missed. I knew I missed something. Yeah, it does. Like it's to me, it feels like it's worth what you pay for it. Did I go like that? That's my understanding. I'm definitely gonna have to come up with a stop motion story for it, or maybe I'll just like do my other ideas, like stop motioning some scenes. I think that could be a lot of fun. Is it these? No, it's a tan. Respond. Okay. I think like that. There we go. Now, what was I saying? I think Rivendell is like the best Lego Lord of the Rings. I will say every time I'm on here, because the more that I build, the more that stands true. Like, it's worth the high price tag, and if you can find it at a cheaper price, like, definitely go for it. I think this needs to come this way. Well, to me, like, the collection of minifigures, it has, I mean, it doesn't have a handful of dwarves, but yeah, exactly. Like, the colors in it look really great. Like, as someone who builds, like, mostly, my channel does do cover mostly Star Wars. I'm starting to break away a little bit, but like, a lot of my shelf is gray because that's kind of the Star Wars kind of vibe, right? Like, and so kind of getting this more bright color that you got, like, it's not all neutrals. It's like you got bright colors, you got forest colors, you got different colored trees, like, all of that kind of adds to, and then it looks really great on a shelf, especially with the color choices that were made. So I think that's just a win right there. Kind of it has a way of breaking up monotony of colors that you kind of get from other themes. Like, even Marvel has, like, I find, they also, do a lot of grays as well. Kind of getting those more brighter colors in there. It's just like, you can't go wrong with it, really. See, it looks like what you're saying. That color looks a lot more olive green. Yeah, like, it's pretty great. And like, I don't like, obviously, like, I want Star Wars to be accurate, and so in that universe, a lot of ships are gray. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. That's where, like, some of those brighter ships, especially if Lego did more of those, I think that could be interesting. Like, I'd love to get another Naboo starfighter at some point here shortly. I think that'd be a good way to kind of break it up. Like, I know the Mandalorian, they have a Naboo N1, but I want the old one. Maybe not the old one, but like the one from episode 1 that is like brightly colored, like a yellow ship, or even like they had some way of. I would probably be expensive to chrome pieces, but like any of the Naboo stuff is a good way if they could do it without just deciding to go all gray. I think actually having some shine to it. But that probably is asking a little bit much. Okay, this then goes like that. Yeah, I agree. I think it was fun to have those colorful sets. Like, I still have some weird nostalgia for those blue TIE fighters. Like, that seems to go there. And this goes like that. And now we're ending this in. Just gonna go like that. Yeah, like, I totally agree. Like, as much as they weren't accurate, like, they added some brightness to it, and like, I think there's a way to kind of have both. Is doing, break up kind of the collection with some of those odd colored ships that exist in the universe. There definitely are some. Like, they could. they could definitely do like the speeder chase from episode 2 again. Like we haven't had that in over 20 years. Those are like some really nice, bright colored sets. And I know people have been asking me, like, everyone wants a Zam Up Wessel again, and like that's where like Jango Fett's Slave 1 looks really good on a shelf, being like that. Less of. Yeah, I agree. Like Cal Kestis ship from Fallen Order. I kind of, yeah, like I would love. I'd be there day one. That would be a day one purchase for me. I think like that's an excellent ship to do, and like I mean like I imagine people would go ahead and modify it. Like you pick the original color, the blue and white, and I could definitely see people going through and liking the game, reskinning it kind of in a way by replacing the same parts for some different colors in there. Okay, this is that. Just gonna go here. Go like that. And the third one. Dude, that would be cool. Like I've kind of been saying that. Like I wish they would do that, especially like I don't know if the helmet line is ending. Like it was ending and it kind of came back. But I don't know if it's continuing. Maybe it's taking another break here. I really don't know. But anyway, with that said, I think that if Lego goes back to doing clone helmets again, I think that they should include interchangeable parts to do both phase 1 and phase 2 of the clones. Like, I think, I'm going to snap. I think that would have been a great idea for Cody and Rex. And well, some people didn't like how Lego did the phase 2 of Rex. I think having both options there and having the flexibility just would be such a great business decision. But then again, like how much would they have to charge for adding that? Like it feels like that they would use it as an excuse. It looks like it goes like this, but it and either is because that's like totally in the way. Unless no. Let's put it up. It goes like this. Yo, what's up, Scott? Welcome in. I don't get how. I think I did something wrong. No, that clearly goes there. go like that. I did miss this. Should be, and this is what's, that should be like that. That goes like that. All right, we figured it out. Well, welcome to the stream, Scott. Thank you. Yes, I've done a little bit. We're getting on to a little bit more of the. I'm calling it like the landscape part of it, but that's probably not wrong. It's like kind of more like your scene part of the build, which is like a lot of fun. Okay. So is this coming in here? I think we're going there. I don't know where that's going. It seems to be going there. Like that. One there. Yo, what's up, Wolfpack? How we doing? And then welcome in, everyone. I'm doing all right. Making some progress on the build, so that's always a good thing. Like I'm having a lot of fun building this, and it's exciting to see it progress as I add more and more to it. This, so we need that 3. So it goes like that. What's this become? I don't remember. Oh, this is the I think this is gonna be waterfalls, which is gonna be kind of fun. And I feel like sometimes for me, like building Lego sets, like especially as they progress technique, like with waterfalls and different landscape, I feel like that I learn how to build better landscapes for my mocks, in a way. It's almost like it's a practice run. When did those come in? Okay, this is still like this. I feel like those. When did those? Like way back. So I got the one that goes there. Let's take this back. We add that one there, and then is it? I think it's this. Then I'm gonna settle that up. There we go. Oh, yo, what's up, George? The tiles are pretty bad. Like, I got some of the rows. I need to go through and fix some of my other rows, and I think that I need to do. Like, it's a little uneven, and I need to I might need to pull some off and like fix the whole thing because it looks like I messed up some of the building as well, and then like they were a pain in the butt to get straight, which is what I heard would happen. So I expected it, but yeah, I've just been delaying going back through it. But before I finish the entire build, I will go back to that first one and fix that roof. I know that there's going to be another roof coming up at some point. That's probably going to be booklet 3. So when we get to there, I'm hoping. See, I'm definitely going to stream the next, including today, the next 4 days in a row. So we should make some pretty good progress, and maybe get onto that booklet 3. And at some point, some afternoon when I have a little extra time, I plan on fixing my mistakes. That goes like that. Okay, yeah, sounds good. I definitely know it's a lot doing these daily. I just decided since I have this big set, like I'm not gonna. Yeah, like it's usually later afternoon, but I'm also on Mountain Time, so like it will start at the same time it did today. Gives me just enough time to get out of work, get home, do a couple of things around the house, and then I can go live. Again, it feels like I missed. I did. There's. Wasn't there? To the screen. That was supposed to go here. Man, I keep on missing things. Okay, that goes like that. Okay, where are these? These can face like that. One thing I gotta say, I definitely love like the little flower details and the mushrooms, which apparently glow in the dark. That's just insanely cool. Yo, Brick Tours, what's up? Welcome in. Appreciate you being here. We're gonna put this together first. Oh, we got a lot of people here. That's great. No, 1x2s. Oh man, that's very strange. Oh, it was a 1x4. That would definitely be annoying. I barely I don't know. For me, I can barely invite people to like I can barely ask for like other people's numbers, let alone like just spamming some random number. Never could do that. I feel like maybe I'm missing. See, that goes like that. Or they sometimes at the end, like these Lego instruction angles just make it look like things are so much closer than they actually are. That's like the one thing that I'm struggling a little bit with this. I'm sure if I had the digital instructions up, like you can like kind of turn it around and tell a little bit easier. That's like one benefit to digital that I found. Like, okay, is that sometimes like I'll pull up the digital to kind of figure out what I'm doing. Especially if I don't know. If I don't know how something goes together, then I'm gonna look it up. But otherwise I prefer paper. Oh, nice. That sounds like a lot of fun. I don't know that I ever played those, but like I don't like really play much modern or too many modern games. I go back and play my old favorites. Like number one, saving money. Number two, nice. That's really good. Like I used to buy like the newest Madden for every year, but I haven't bought. The last one I bought was like maybe 21, maybe. Oh, favorite scary movie? I don't watch a ton of them. There's one that I want to see if that counts. That looks like it would be a lot of fun, which is like this. It has a lot of famous people in it. But it's kind of like a parody movies at the same time. I forget what it's called, but it's like that. It's basically it's Nightmare Museum or night at the museum, but it's like Spirit Halloween. I think it's like Spirited Away or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. At least off the top of my head. Why does it look like? Okay. See how that goes like that. There's gonna be I did that. I jumped ahead a little bit. And then you get that. Oh, that's so cool. Like sometimes I have a hard time playing like 8-bit, but like yeah, it would be 8-bit. Like at least I'm pretty sure. Where's that last 1x3? See, yeah, I knew I put that wrong. Like, I feel like you're right, so I would go with that, but oh, nice. Good job. Like, where does this go? All the way by this. Okay, well, I'm missing some. I have some really extra major pieces, it looks like. Like that. And either. Nope. Did I? It doesn't look like there's anything there. Yeah, that's really great, Wolfpack. Where's this extra? That meet on both sides? No. We got the one there. Which does need to slide. Usually what's been really easy to find, like every time I've built a bag of this, I always have some like what looks like some pretty major missing or extra parts. And usually it's pretty easy to find, but this time they're not standing out. I think I know. One of them went here. Where's this other? There's one right there. Oh. There we go. Oh, yeah, they did. And I feel like even those vertical lives, like you can just, like it's really nice to have the double tap. But I was I in there liking shorts earlier? I can't remember if I was. Where does this go? Does this have a home? Or is it? So we got the one there. It's the one that goes there. I need bag 14. And like, I mean, what I want out of a like button when it comes to viewing short forms, I want it easy to like. That's it's one job. Well, now you have me curious, and I might have to go like take a look at this new like button. I was watching shorts earlier, and I did not notice that it changed. But I don't pretend to be like the most observant person either. So, and my glasses are kind of dirty, so we'll blame it on the glasses. That's why I did not notice it. Are we doing that? No, we're not doing it all the way across. We're doing. Oh, I was watching it on my lunch break, and it didn't seem to be different. That would make me feel better. But you know what? If I didn't see it, I didn't see it. I definitely missed things, so it's not out of ordinary. It needs to be like this. When I'm done here, I might have to go check it out. No, it's just one by one. Oh, dude, that's rough. Like that's how hot it is here, where I live. I did that. That. You don't want to be in Alaska. Well, I mean, unless you do, but like I visited there one summer, like got sunburn. Alaska does get warm, but it was 60 degrees. It was warm for Alaska. But like certain times of the year, the sun never goes down, and other times of the year, or at least the sun never comes up. So like, talk about some real seasonal depression. You telling me? I would go back as a visit. I wouldn't stay. If that, yeah, that goes like that. I'm over here on the southern tip of Utah, and we got the same kind of weather, George. I think today was. I mean, we're in September, heading into August, and we're still like 90s. Last summer, we were in the hundreds at this time of year. So like, it can be like just unbearably hot. Like we really don't like when we cool down. We cool down though. Like it can be in the triple digits into like rarely, but sometimes into October, and then all of a sudden it's down to like the 50s, and it just drops. That goes on top. Like that. And then it's going to go either. It's not showing me, but it should fit. And I'm off by one stud. Yeah, I agree with that. Well, looks right to me. So why is this? Something is off. This is off. This is supposed to go like that. Dude, so true. Like, I mean, there's certain parts that like I looked at moving to Texas a few years ago. As well, places just because of cheaper living, like north of Dallas, I want to say, like very northern. Hold on. Yeah, well, I definitely I love Texas. I probably wouldn't do like the southern, like Houston area. Not because of anything negative about Houston or anything like that, but just because of. But like, I would love to be like, I was looking for areas that would be closer to a Lego store, because of course that has to be a goal. Um, but like I was looking, there's a little small, like a small town feel, like I looked for. Oh, dude, yeah. Well, welcome in, Mayo. Uh, that's all right. Thanks for coming on. Greatly appreciated. Why did I put that there? Yo, what's up, Adam? Welcome to the stream. Everyone popping in and out is great. We're making some progress. You know, we're those are wondering. Like, I did try to point the camera so you can see a little bit more. It's still a little glary, but we're building the river currently, or yeah. I think it's fair to call it a river. The warden and the pen and escape this heat. Dude, like I mean, I definitely understand the heat. That's why I stay inside all the time. Yes, I did finish the shingles in the roof. I'm on, I think I just started 14. We're on booklet 2, so we're progressing. We're like a third of the way through the build. I did nothing extra other than pointed. It has a different angle, so maybe that angle is helping it be a little sharper. I did also pull it back, so that could have helped too. I kept on wanting to do that because I realized that it, and I really had wanted it to be a little more pointed, like towards, so you could see the build, see a little bit of me. But like, since I'm not paying for a premium, and OBS just doesn't work for me, I want to make sure that without a dual camera setup, that you can still see what I'm doing, other than like, hey, I'm talking about what I'm doing, you know? So, yeah, like, I finally remembered to sit down and fix that. And, you know, because I'm also using a wide angle lens, I think being a little bit farther away kind of helps the grainy look. I haven't noticed it, but I haven't rewatched one of my lives and really paid attention to how the camera quality looks, which is probably something I should do a little more frequently. Just have an idea so I can make adjustments. It's like 50. I think 48 bags, something like that. That's practically 50. So, I mean, 14 really isn't a third of the way bag wise, but like according to booklets and maybe piece count, seems like we're about a third of the way, but I think some maybe not. Like mathematically, we're not. Like I don't know what I'm gonna get through today. It seems to be like I'm flying through these just a little bit faster than usual, and maybe that's just. Where does this go? I think I'm jumping the gun on. I did 1. Step 2. I'm on step 3, which is adding those. Yeah, so there's like 48. You're doing 2, and then a 1 by 1. I definitely love all the translucent pieces that are in here. like something like I definitely want to get better at is building these like landscape. Right? Yep, that goes like that. It feels like a little bit more than a third. Like, I mean, the starter today would have been about a third. If we're going by booklets, that's the way that I'm considering it. Probably not the right way to consider it, but hey, that's what I'm doing. I didn't think I'd enjoy doing like all this translucent work. Like, I'd like it at the end, but not like doing it. And I'm actually enjoying this. It's a little more, what's the word? Cathartic, I think is the word I'm looking for. Maybe not. Maybe. And then, see how we have two of these with these are going to face backwards. Back here. I mean, sometimes that's a good thing. Like, I don't know. Like, the Black Pearl is definitely big. It's a big ship. Okay. I still think I'm going to get it. It's just not, it's not my priority right now. Oh, yeah. I can't remember how many were in. I think it was 42 in the vendor. That was my big UCS, and then I did 38 in what people like in the X Mansion, which I'm currently working on trying to rebuild because I wanted to expand and make it bigger. Where like and yeah, like the Black Pearl is definitely on my list as an important. I wish that I gotten the view. I just don't have a ton of money for modulars and big sets. Like, I'd love to though. Let's see. I think so. We'll do here, and then it looks like we're doing a cheese slope. Okay, so yeah, 20s to 30s is I think pretty average. Like the bigger sets definitely will be up there. 40s. I don't know if any. I mean the biggest. I mean probably like the death slice that's coming out. That's $1,000 is gonna have a lot of bags, especially with 9,000 pieces. This cheese slope. And I would think maybe the UCS Falcon would also have over 50 bags, but I could be totally wrong, and maybe they just put more. All right, Mayo, enjoy your night, or I guess morning for you. Thank you for popping on. That goes like that. What is this? Apparently it was there. Oh, I know what I missed. Research. Oh man, that's rough. What assignment are you doing? No. It clearly goes that way, but if I do that, then I do that. I feel like I need a 1 by. But there's no 1 by. But that's where it goes. Behind that. Yeah, I did that there. Oh, I understand. Oh, dude, I get that. I'm so glad I'm out of school. Like, I've got a little bit OCD, autism, and ADHD kind of all into one, as my therapist is. So, like, I understand. Yeah, like, probably everything you're studying, I've got a little, maybe not everything, but I've got a little bit of everything. As far as it comes to, I don't want to call them mental issues, but you know. Okay, now, did I? Oh no, yeah, I did. That confused me. Yeah, no, I get that. My wife took classes for that. That yeah, it feels like all right. We're going forward here. Like there's not room for. What the hell? I might have reversed this. I'm thinking. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. That goes there. I'm sure I have. Either I built this very wrong or I flipped this. And see, that goes there. I flipped these 2 rows. Actually, let's take this out. I think I flipped this whole piece. Yeah, it does sound vaguely familiar. I don't keep up a lot with my current trainings, which is well, like my company is more focused on like yeah. Oh no, I get that. Like for sure, it's like time consuming. Okay, now should we put that piece in? That goes like that, which then gives us the markers that we need for that. For like sometimes those are like the best studies up. Like I love like I have a problem with like time and sticking to things at time, but like if I can really sit down and enjoy it, like it's so much better for me. Okay, so where did that back one comes in here? Did we turn this? We're looking like this. So that goes along the side and it goes right here. As I'm saying, like some of those like time-consuming projects are just like the best. Like I don't know any other way to explain it. Like yeah, well, no, for sure. Like let's see. I think this kind of goes. Oh, goes out. It goes up here. Yeah, like I mean, I may have not heard it in that like term, but I've definitely heard of like just kind of striving to get better, and how can you get the idea, like, definitely that's a very idea in personal growth, and I've done a lot of that, like personal growth classes, and like it's the like whole idea of like just striving to be better one day at a time. Really, like that's really the basic, like really really basic, and not exactly, but yeah, just like how can you get better today? What's the one thing that you can do to improve? And I think I messed something up. Ah, all's well. As someone say, the scream helped. So we did that there. One thing that the Rivendell is doing really well is just like adding in like these textures. I mean, oh, okay, yeah. So you're doing the whole like psychology part of it. I get that. No, okay, keep it up. Like I find psychology interesting, even though like I struggle to understand it, and I know like I would see a lot of myself in if I was doing psychology. Like that's kind of why my wife took psychology, and she's trying to become a therapist, which I'd love for her to do that. I think she'd be really great at it. She's working a job that's like so much better. It's closer to that. Yeah, I took an intro to psychology, a class that I never finished, so that's I couldn't keep up with it. But that was like so many years ago, and I think now having a different understanding. Number one, that was when I didn't think that I had like any sort of as they call it, neurodivergence. I would like. There's so many things that if I could go back, I wish I would have stuck with. Like animation and stop motion are just one of those things that I like. If I could go back, I like. And I was going to get into like a movie making class in high school, and I really wish that I had gone and really pushed into that, so to speak. Oh, this waterfall is going to look so good when it's done. Yeah, statistics no would not be something I would probably ever be good at. Okay, where did that? I don't understand. Like that. Oh, for sure. Okay, so I guess like look at that. Like, and I'm not sure that I'll like. That's awesome. Like there's so many career paths that I like kind of wish I stuck with. Like I'm not sure if I like some of the things like what made me kind of give up on like the fitness track I was on, not like doing it, but like pursuing the personal trainer aspect of it, of what thought I wanted. It's just like the personality. Like I am a shy, quiet, like and how do you? And everyone thought like this is probably a bad idea because you're not going to fit real well. Not that they were trying to be mean or anything, just like people that knew me are like, you don't have the personality to like if my like really the personality that I had, it's like if my client wanted to do something different, I'm gonna let them. Not be like, okay, well the research says this is a bad idea. I'm just be like, yep, let's do that if you want to do it. Like, yeah, nice, yeah, I like it. Absolutely. Like that's kind of like I'm not necessarily going to uni for, or as in the States we call it college, or taking any class or anything like that. Like I'm 32, but like it doesn't mean that I can't go do what I want. And that's kind of the mentality that I've got about it. Like I'm still gonna, as long as I have enough support, I'm gonna go ahead and achieve the dreams that I have. No, I did it right. After 10 years, nice. Like that's really good to get back after it. Like, and like I love like some of the fear is what kind of holds me back. Like I look at like the animation industry and like I'd love to be like looking back to what they used to do and how much fun I would love to learn all that, like 3D animation, like but really like I'd like to be good at all of it, not just like kind of like being animation, but like I've got the stop motion part, which I can do with like the Legos, so that's easy. Yeah, or Lego brick motions and all of that I've done. And my real dream would be learn like the 3D animation and kind of digitally do sets, because then I can review sets. Like my whole idea of the channel that I want to move towards, it's like the whole like getting into like um like like the 3D part of it. I think that could be just so cool. What are we doing? Looking at this from the backside. So I guess we're doing. Yeah, that's like that, and then we're doing it. The 4 is gonna go here. Yeah, for sure. Like absolutely, it's a big expense, and absolutely you would. I see. I knew I messed that up. I think I need to go back. I think. Yeah, I got distracted. Yeah, no, like for sure. Like being older and going to college is so much more than the party life. And honestly, like that was one of the things my parents said, instilling. I never went to college. I never really got there. I took a couple classes, here and there, but I never really did anything, with them per se. Like class here and there, and like I took an intro to college class, but like really, like my whole mindset of it, I was like, I want to go to college when I'm ready. And now I'm like, it's a lot harder when like I don't have kids, but like I'm married, so and I own a house, so like that's all plays into what I can do. Like obviously there's online schools, and so but like just having funds available to send myself to school, but I can learn on the fly and like take part in some hobbies, and maybe they grow into something. Like that's kind of like my whole attitude about it right now. This kind of see where this goes, and I think I forgot. I feel like I forgot some. Or like I got 3. Maybe these are really extra. Every other one. Were these supposed to be on? These feel like they're supposed to be a lot higher, and that's why. Like at least 2 of them. Let's see where do we put them on? Yeah. Let's see how I'm gonna take this part. Dude, yeah, no. Rivendell is looking pretty good. I did mess up one little section. Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Let's do this the easy way. I just forgot like a couple, like they're not a couple parts to make our waterfall also the right height. Like I love how like this whole waterfall system, dude. Like right, like it is such like a peaceful set. Like hands down, like the whole build is like, and like it doesn't matter how many bags it takes to build this section. Like this section is just so cool. And I'm wondering if it's going to attach immediately, or we're just kind of building it separate, and we're just going to set it aside. But like I'm really excited for this. Did I not pull bag 15? My apologies. There we go. Found it. I think I'm also missing. Okay, we're back. Found the bag. Yeah, like for sure, like it is this like peaceful vibe that like you're just like kind of vibing with the set, and that's definitely the feeling I get from it. So there's this. Turn around. So it faces this angle, and then back here, we're gonna put. My understanding is that there and that there. But like that is a really cool memory that it gives you. Like, you know, like I mean, hopefully that's like a good memory. There's two of these. See where this is? I'm gonna go here. Oh, this one's gonna go look a little bit further back. I mean, like Rivendell, just even in the movies, it's just like such a peaceful vibe. Like it's like it's a calm before the storm. Really, like you're about to go on this big adventure. There's going to be things. There's going to be death. There's going to be orcs. There's going to be danger out there. But like inside Rivendell, it really kind of gives you that peaceful vibe. Even though like they're arguing who's going to take the ring. Like they're not sure. Frodo brought it this way, but like this ring needs to go somewhere and someone needs to take it. But they can't all agree on that. So there's argue there's turmoil within, but like Rivendell itself just kind of gives that like peaceful vibe to me, and like Lego did a really good job as you're building this to kind of capture that vibe. or like hopefully what I'm saying does make a lot of sense. Trying to explain it the best way I know how, but you know. So it was 2 of these. I wonder if we're gonna like build up this little corner at any point. Oh, probably. There's some translucent pieces in here. You got the like the waterfalls kind of coming over. I would love to build. Maybe I'll add and make a build that would expand or go with this, but like have something. Let's see. Oh, like a. Yeah, no, for sure. Like, I mean, I never grew up like playing Minecraft. Like, that was never my thing. But I know like those types of world, like pulling up for me, like for me the Minecraft for me wasn't Minecraft. It's Ark. Like as crazy as that sounds, because like you're roaming around with dinosaurs that can just kill you. But like that's my jam, man. Like I love like you can build like whatever you want, pretty much. Let's go what direction now? That's what I'm wondering. Almost looks like it goes this direction. It's really hard to tell. Is that a 1x1? Like, yeah, no, I get what you're talking about. Like it totally captures that vibe. Like it's throw off after a long day, throwing on like just a Minecraft, like a simple build, like, and you're gonna build something or go on an adventure, something like that. And you just take a little bit. It really just kind of like it really. You just kind of get that vibe. So like I definitely understand. Like either something I did something wrong, or I'm wondering if it was. The other stuff I was just working on. This was supposed to be more in not the whole thing, but like that. Then that goes like that. Because then, yeah, like this, the whole thing was supposed to go in. And now we have that all. Oh, perfect. Like, yeah, like it's. No, I definitely understand the whole thing of like just throwing on like a peaceful game, sure, like, and getting that vibe, and that's kind of what this does. Like, I mean, even to the point, like when I'm in like a really Middle Earth mood, which sometimes like those come in nice and hard, you know, for me. Big fan of Middle Earth. I love being in the world. Like, there's a game that I like to throw on, which I think came out within a year or two. Anyway, what is it called? Why am I drawing blank? It's a dwarf game that is you get to play as a bunch of dwarves, like it, and you get to return to Moria. That's what it is. I knew it would come to me. Is it all the way forward? It's all the way forward. And then we put 2 of these together. But I love like just putting that on, hanging out in your base, brewing some ales. Like that's just fun. Going out, killing some orcs, coming back. I feel like okay, that. I feel like this needs to go like this, and then we can kind of do it like that. Yeah, but like this is just like coming on, like it's coming along for one. And yes, this set has stickers, but like it doesn't. So far, it hasn't felt like too much, and I don't know the sticker sheet if I come across any today. Hopefully, we're good. But like, oh yeah, no, for sure. Like, that's okay. Okay. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, everyone must like and enjoy the world so that I enjoy. I enjoy like different things. Like that's just me. Like Middle Earth is my comfort place. That is my place. Like, so anytime I can enter back into that world, I'm there in a heartbeat. Oh, it's this, I think. Which is why I buy the Middle Earth sets. Like that's, and you know, this set being like the best set that I've ever built, it's just a bonus. It's $500 well spent. Yeah, I can kind of. So, oh man, I need to plug this in. All right, I will explain it to you in just a second. I gotta plug in the laptop, otherwise we're gonna lose the stream. I think I'm not sure. Without spilling that. Can we do this? Yeah, Rivendell is like the home. I don't know how to explain it the best way. Like lore wise, it's. I can go into the full lore. So Rivendell. So there's the 4 ages. Really, Tolkien wrote it out. This is like the world that becomes our own. It's just so back in time. It kind of like in a galaxy far, far away. Like for Star Wars, like that's kind of what like the first age is. You know, the Creed, and it is written from like a biblical, Catholic worldview. So that's how Tolkien grew up. But with that said, like so it's created like there's like the Valar, which are the gods basically, or God, and then you know the ages started, and there was the first age, but like a lot of the beings stayed in the heavens or the Valinor. And so in the second age, there was a community, a town, if you will, is the best way to explain it, a city. That might be. It doesn't seem like it snaps in, though. Is it going back? It is going back. It's going up here. Okay. There, yeah, so you got different eras. So the first age, second age, the third age. Each one ends with a catalytic event. So the first age ends with this big dark being, Morgoth, being defeated. That's the first age, and he had assistant basically, and who had his own purpose, and his name was Sauron, and he kind of he takes the place of the next couple ages. It is not fully defeated until the third age, end of the third age, which starts the fourth age. Yo, what's up, Cole? just explaining Lord of the Rings lore. But Rivendell placed in all that in the Second Age. So there's two elven kingdoms, Eregion and Lindon, and they were fairly close together. You could get there with a couple of days horse ride is my basic understanding. I could be a little wrong on that. One down. Where does that come in? And then from there, there are two elven kingdoms, and both of those, Lindon and Eregion, are destroyed sometime in the Second Age. Eregion is where the rings were made, the rings of power, so to speak. And Sauron wants the rings. He goes in, he sacks the kingdom basically, and takes the rings. That's the wrong angle. And then from there, the elves go and leave, and they find this new place in the valley, which in the elven word is Imladris, or which becomes Rivendell. It's the same name. The elvish word is Imladris, which is I think it means the hidden valley. Is the direct translation, but in the English or common tongue, it's just called Rivendell. And it becomes a haven for two major adventures. What happens in The Hobbit with the dragon, Rivendell becomes a stopping point, a way to read a map, so that no, you're good. It really just isn't a simple explanation. How does Rivendell connect? It kind of connects to all of it, and kind of explain. I'm having fun explaining it, really. So it's not a bother for me. If anyone else is getting bothered by it, I apologize. But where does it go? It's fun for me. So Rivendell is very connected. It's kind of where for the Hobbit it's more of a mid. Well, it's kind of the start of the journey. Some things that happen along the way in the Hobbit. Rivendell's the resting place for both of these adventures, so to speak. We know that's there. So just go like that. I feel like it's this back here. It gets hidden. Are we adding that in? No. Where did all that come in? Get missed a step. I mean, basically, I mean, that's kind of some people actually use. My cousin treats it as the Bible, and he's not religious at all. He doesn't read the Bible; he reads Lord of the Rings. That's his. That's his thing, Then, but I feel it goes there. It can't go there. It can't attach. Did I miss something? I feel I did. You're seeing that, but there's something off here. Is it more going out here? Then definitely comes in. But if it comes in, you can't attach it. Because this. You got the one that goes. This seems like an extra one. I think that doesn't go there. You got the one there. You got the one. It goes back there. Yeah, no, Tolkien, it's not. I don't think it's that controversial, but Tolkien is one of the best writers in our modern era. Where? I think this. Did I forget? I forgot that I put this on. Then this, and so Tolkien just like created languages, and he needed a story. That's the lore of it. Like that's how this all got created. But he's not just a linguist. He loves history. He loves culture. So like those are like some of the things that he involved deep, rich culture into his. He definitely took some of some inspiration from certain ones, but you'll see like Anglo-Saxon. You'll see a lot of that in Lord of the Rings. A lot of Anglo-Saxon culture, like definitely Rohan, and then the dwarves are very they have bits of Scot and Viking in them as far as like culture goes, but there's so much more than that, and that's to me what I really enjoy about like Lord of the Rings. It's just the culture that Tolkien wrote about. So this goes like this. And you see how this is like this. Then we would do it like that. Yeah, like it is just a rich, lore. Really, like the lore of it really is pretty rich. Like I've got I got the 3 Lord of the Rings books all basically as one big Lord of the Rings books, and it's become my resource. Like I ask questions all the time about Lord of the Rings because I'm known as the expert in my groups. Like if someone's watching Rings of Power or they have questions about this is accurate, or why did this happen, they'll message me, and I go and I flip through my book and I go find them the answer. So like it's not a problem for me to break down Lord of the Rings anytime. Some of the pronunciations are only where I differ a little bit. It's like I don't really care how things are pronounced really. For some of the names and all that, like I'm not super bothered. I have one way that I grew up pronouncing it, and it might have been wrong the whole time, and that's okay. It kind of goes like that. There, and we're going to do one that goes straight to here. Then I'm going to come over here. Then goes right here, which I guess makes that even. But like to me, this set really captures captures that lore. Like there's so many hidden things that are in here. Like it does the big painting sticker that I did a couple streams ago with which has Sauron, and then someone who's known as Isildur. He was the son of the king who created the kingdoms of Gondor and Arnor, and they fought the Last Alliance, which was the ending of the Second Age. Important figures. I'm not sure about burials. Like who exactly? Rivendell is just more of an important piece, as it's like this. Most of the stories that between The Hobbit and Lord of the Ring, Rivendell becomes as an important piece of like rest and recovery kind of as an aspect. It's the healing of the elves. It's mending of wounds. It's getting ready for the adventure and battles to come. But it's preparing the quest, if you will. Oh. and like there, I mean, there is like history there, but I don't know that there's that they, it was written that there was anyone of importance. Oh yeah, yeah. Aragorn's mother, yeah, that makes sense because Aragorn grew up there as well. Is that how that goes? So I need a 1x2 that goes there. This 1x1. And then the 1x2 that goes there. Yeah, it's somewhere in Rivendell. She would have definitely passed away in there. Did that. And like, Rivendell, and like there's some things that weren't shown in the Peter Jackson movies, events that happen. And I'd love to see someone tackle that if they could do it right. But like there was a dwarven kingdom in the east that was attacked. Both Rivendell and Lothlorien held off attacks from Sauron. Oh wait, yes. What? It's like this whole thing disappeared, or I put it on wrong. Because I need to do all this, but this it should be. That's not going to lay flat. Yep, it is supposed to be in like that. Yeah, like it's such an interesting. It depends how much of a reader you are. Like sometimes, for me, I kind of like the Fellowship is a slow start because you have the books definitely differ from the movies, as most things just kind of medium there. You just can't put everything that needs to be in. I feel like my wife would probably not agree with my opinion because she's a big avid reader. But like, if you have trouble sitting through really long books and getting through them, then I would suggest movies. Starting with there and then going back and kind of reading the books. Oh, you could do audiobooks. Audible. Andy Serkis, who plays Gollum, read during COVID, did Audible readings and recorded. Okay, I feel like that's a good speed, but I'm not a like avid reader either, so I know that. Whoa, that does not feel right. That's right. 3 days? That feels like that's pretty decent. I mean, you can definitely get through more of it through audiobooks, but like either audiobooks or reading. I feel like that there's some deeper lore that's kind of delved into in the books, where the movies don't cover it, and like you'll come in with a different understanding. Like, I'm trying to think how I did. I know I didn't read all the way through the series before. Yeah, that one goes there, and this one goes here. I read through I read through Fellowship, and I think I got through. Actually, I don't know if I ever like. And I got through Two Towers and maybe started Return of the King before I watched the movies. I didn't finish Return of the King, I know that. And I'm not sure if I started that after I saw all three. Which I definitely binged in one night. That's a long watch. I don't recommend that. Unless you're like super and avid. Yeah. Dude, yeah. I'd definitely go with the books. And then like I'd start with the main, like The Hobbit, and The Hobbit's an easier read. Like it's written more as a kid's story than And Lord of the Rings is kind of more of like the more adult an adult story. If that makes sense. And then I have this, which goes like this. We're over here. Like we know we gotta do that. Like I'm reading some of his later published that were published by his sons. The Silmarillion is more like reading the Bible, so it's a little bit dry in parts, and there's a little bit of genealogy, which is like interesting, in a way, but it can be a tough read. But, it's right here, and then a 1x2 and a 1x1. So we did that. I feel like yeah, that was done so many steps ago. Why am I so confused? So how does this? I think this is wrong. Okay. So I think that goes like that. Or and I can definitely explain lore of Lord of the Rings any day. And either I put a 1x1 that doesn't need to be, or I'm missing one. Because I feel like there's supposed to be one there. So we'll just leave this space for it, and if I find it, I find it. Yeah, no, for sure. Go definitely pick them up. You should be able to even going to a local library. You should be able to find them. I would think. I forgot to do this. Yeah, if you can't, there is definitely Audible. Some libraries even do audiobooks. Are there's so many ways that the libraries would allow you to get your hands on a copy. Feels like this kind of we did it like that, and then this kind of goes like that. So it looks like maybe I have one minor missing piece, which is not too bad. Or it's right here and I just can't see it. That could also be. I feel like it goes like that. It's an odd little build, but it goes like that. And I may have put definitely forgot to put that on. Oh, yeah, I was just going to go there. Is there anywhere that I might have put an extra 1x1 that I didn't need to? Could have been, but I'm not seeing anything. Colt was chased away by a Nightbot. Then you go like that. I think that we're going to go like that. And then oh. See, this is what happens. This is what I'm always afraid of. So some of the instructions don't show you what angle to point, like the roof slope pieces that we're using over here. And I get it all wrong, which is fine. How are we doing this? I know that's right. Like, this is where, like, how are we snapping that in? It's like, we did that. I'm looking here and I'm just not seeing it. Are we trying? I imagine that we're trying to go here. I think that's kind of it. Yeah. Okay. We got it. Oh yeah. Oh, there's like token classes. Like, yeah, absolutely. There's like. Yeah. We're missing that. We're only need one of these. I think. I think that this. Very interesting to, like, it makes sense. Like, to me, that makes a lot of sense that there would be a psychology type study to it. Okay, I have an extra one of these, which, and I'm missing a piece. It seems like I messed up somewhere. Where might that been? Like that. The one that needed 3. Like, okay. It was. So what do I need? Like this. Let's see. Did I do a 1x1? Or did I do. What was it? It was before that. It was here. This right here was a slope. There. Yeah, no. Like, for sure. Like, it's very interesting. Like, and there's, like, even, like, someone that's known as the Tolkien Professor. Did I? Because that was there. I think that was there. Psychiatric. Let's see where. Over here. Did that. Oh, okay. Psychiatry, not psychology. Yep, you're. Well, like, I think that some of the old movies kind of did that. Okay, so where's this? I'm seeing there. Like, yeah, like this build, like, just so well done. Like, I'm sure, like, just repeating myself over and over is not definitely rewatchable, but like, man, like, the more and more I get along with this, the more and more, like, I'm just amazed by it. I'm gonna do that because I don't see anywhere else that was supposed to go. So I got that there. I got the 2 right here. I got the 2 right here. I got that one there. It's just that one. Oh no, 1, 2 there. I think it was supposed to be green. No, it was that. That is green. Hold on. There. Yeah. So we're just gonna put it on there. Now, it definitely makes sense for them to be mixed up. Okay, where did I have to go back and this one? 2 pretty. Also feels like it's pretty major. I'm sure, like, that is very believable to me. Alright. Oh, there was 2. So, where are the steps? So just gonna put this somewhere along. Like, I pulled it off. I thought I'm sure he did. Like, so there's 2. So back by these leaves. So there's the one there. I don't think I put in the one that is right here. Yep, that's the one I missed. One that kind of goes like this. And now we can do that and that. I think. Wait, I don't know. We did that. That was, where was that piece? It was over here. We wanted to cover the leaves, which there. It's attached to that. So I don't see where I missed. I pulled one out of here because I thought, yo, Big Bricks YT, what is up? Thank you for coming onto the stream. Right now, I'm just going back and trying to figure out what I missed. Because clearly, I missed something. Like, it's as if. See, that got that. And then that was put. It was that one. Got. Which then got that. Oh, well, thank you. Just sorry, I'm being a little bit quiet right now because just trying to figure this out. Figured it out. I appreciate that. Or I do cover all kinds of content, or try to. There we go. What time do I have? Oh, I gotta wrap up. Make sure that we are good. Like, I think you just joined, and I on concerns of fiction. Well, that's crazy. Yeah, like I mean, like I kind of said, I enjoy stuff like that. And like I'm an avid. Well, I'm not reader. I need to be maybe not avid, but like I need to get into it a little bit more. I just don't have the time, or I was too busy building and live streaming. You know, hey, that's the good stuff though. I just realized the time, so I'm gonna have to end it for today. We are almost made it 2 hours. I got like 9 minutes, so just not enough time to start these next 2 bags. I may be a fast builder, but I'm not that fast. So we'll do 16 and 17, or that's where we'll be starting tomorrow. I hope to see as many of you there as possible. I'll create a schedule, promote it, all of that fun stuff in the morning, and we'll continue building this. Like, yeah, like I love hanging out. I love doing a deep dive on Lord of the Rings lore. Like that was just a lot of fun. So thank you, Adam, for allowing me to do that. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Stay safe and see you later.